a video presentation for my project for EE419 course, Power Electronics. So in this course, we learn making converters from inductors, basically DC to DC switch converters and AC to DC switch converters. So in our project, we are making a flyback converter that converts 220 volt RMS from the socket to a 12 volt DC constant voltage. In the beginning, we simulated the whole design on LT-Spice. After simulating the design and getting the exact components, we then made the same design on dip trace, and then we converted the design from the schematic to a PCB layout on dip trace, and the PCB was like wholly designed by each and every student and by me for this my project. So this PCB was like printed and given to me. And after that, I soldered the components myself. I wound the transformer, which you can see is over here. The transformer has 7 milli. The inductance of the primary is 7 milli, and the inductance of the tertiary and the secondary are dependent on the turns ratio. My circuit consists of 4 different kinds of things. The first one is my rectifier circuit, which is a full bridge rectifier and a capacitor. My second kind of thing is the transformer, and which takes that input and then gives that and transforms the input to my primary power to the secondary circuit and the tertiary circuit. The tertiary circuit is controlled by 2 kinds of resistors, and basically they control my switcher, which is needed for the feedback. And my secondary circuit has a diode and a capacitor. Two different kind of tests are performed to check that if the circuit is working or not. The first one is a DC test. The following figure shows that when we give 100 volt input from a DC supply, we get 12.48 volts output at 100 ohms resistance. If we reduce the resistance, the value will fluctuate. The second test is the AC test. The AC test requires us to give like 220 VRMS AC input, and we get 11.8 volt output with 0.3 volt ripple.